and today we'll be talking about the subconscious of memes in marketing. Well, I had this idea while I was doing some memes for my Instagram page and for my TikTok page. Go follow me there at Leonard Media. But basically, I just started thinking about it, right? Because it's something so interesting that you can you can tell people, like, you can guide people into thinking something, right? Because marketing and branding is basically suggestion. You're making a ton of suggestions, many different kinds of suggestions. And based on how the prospects, how your clients see the world, they can either accept your suggestion or not. And based on that, you need to do campaign, a bigger campaign to shift public perception into what you want them to do. So basically, the same way that no, actually, I won't say this. Fuck that. So memes. Let's go. First of all, make people laugh so they get their guards down. Usually, when someone sees an ad or like when they're on stories, Instagram stories or Instagram reels, or they're on TikTok or they're watching on YouTube, they're basically with their guard up. They're like, I hate this ad. This ad is basically stopping me from watching my content. I don't like this shit. Your main objective here is to what? Get their guard down. And you can do that by being funny. Wait, being funny. Make make something funny, make something unexpected because you break the pattern, right? You break the pattern of the ad, and they will they will stop to listen to your ad, to watch what you have to say. Yeah, the goddamn being funny, unexpected, or saying some. You can say something controversial, but it goes in unexpected. Fuck it. Say something controversial, mm, controver, controversial, which is basically like there are only two genders. Shit! Oh my god! No way! Something like that. It depends on the niche, right? If you if you go to a 55-year-old dad and say there are only two genders, they are like, what are the others, right? So it depends on your niche. But basically, you have to make people laugh so they get their guards down. And the second thing is due to its highly viral capacity. Like everyone likes to have a laugh. Everyone in every niche likes to have a laugh. So let's say that you have a I don't know, a construction company, whatever. No, a better example is you have a concrete company. You make concrete and you sell concrete to people that make the constructions. This isn't something as boring as making concrete or accounting, But I'll use the concrete example. You're there making concrete, do 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 do. Like it will happen to be something funny, specifically about your niche, to people from your niche. That's what matters. Because your memes doesn't need they do not need to be funny to the broader audience. They just need to be funny for the ones who understand it, for the ones who get it, basically. So I don't know, you make a joke about the chemical I don't know, the chemical formation of concrete. And you make a funny joke that uh, like only people who understand chemistry will get it. And they will go like, haha. And then there's a random dude on their side looking like, what is so funny? And you just show the meme to the guy. And the dude just don't understand it, right? That's basically it. You just need to be funny. Wait, let me take this, let me write this down. You just need to be funny to the people who matter. To people who matter, which are your clients, basically, your prospects, your clients slash prospects. I know it's written wrong here, but fuck that. I'll leave it like this. You only need to do that, right? So continuing. First, you need to get their guard down, and then you show some value. The value is the laugh they're gonna have. Is the let me write this down. Show value. The joke you cracked. Basically. The joke you cracked. The meme you made. Basically. This also counts as value, right? This video right here is the same. It's it's value, like it's valuable to actually let me rephrase this. This video is as valuable as a meme, a very well done meme, right? It's all considered value, right? Because people say provide value, provide value, provide value. What is value? Value is basically to make someone smarter. Sm- This is better. This is a good one to take notes. Make people smarter. Uh, get out of their homeostasis. 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 I hope I'm saying it right in English. No. Homeostasis. Like get a reaction from them. So if you have a meme, if you have a post overall that makes people pissed, angry, remember something sad, make people laugh, you just need to take people out of their homeostasis, basically. You just need to get a reaction because once you get a reaction, you get their attention. It might be a good or bad attention, but you got their attention. And that's why people say that there's no bad marketing. That's only poorly done marketing, right? Doesn't matter if people talk about you or not, as long as you're being talked about. Because more people will just go there and look, oh, what's this? What's that? Blah 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 blah. And you will get more people into your funnel. That's basically that's basically it. So first of all, you get people smarter, you take people out of their homeostasis, get a reaction, fun, make them crack a joke, blah blah blah, whatever. And here's how you're gonna make money with memes. Here's how you're gonna make money with memes on your brand. That's important. The subconscious of memes in marketing for your brand. Because that's what matters. We're here to make money, not to make people laugh and have giggles. as long as long as they're having giggles and buying my shit, I don't give a fuck. As long as people having giggles and they're buying my stuff, I don't care. Right? So you need to make memes. Actually, memes with a context to your niche. Context to your niche to show what is the right word to this. I would say show value, but it's not show value. It's to show your competence to solve the problem you're selling them. Your competence to solve the problem they are facing. That's better. They are facing. So basically, to show your competence. Yeah. Well, what this means? Your meme have to have a context, right? And when I say this, it needs to have a context. Context. It's written. I thought it was written cockstacks, whatever. Let's go. Well, your meme needs to have context. because otherwise people won't get it, won't understand it, and they won't associate that to something that is related to your niche. So first of all, you can show your competence to solve the problem they're facing by knowing their language, right? So knowing their language. So as an example, if I make a meme about about marketing campaigns, about ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever, or something more specific to that, and I speak on their language, I just go there and say, my I need to do my CTA, my CAC, the funnel, this, that, blah, blah. Using the terminology of your niche shows that you're one of them, right? And because you work with that, you know the language, so it doesn't need to be as brute forced, right? You can just drop here and there, right? What matters? And what matters is the context of what you're going to show specifically, like the image that you're gonna put, right? So I don't know. Let's consider that I'm making a meme with this image about marketing campaigns. Um, let's go. Uh, POV, me, me discussing with myself about the ad campaign that I'm doing. This is just an example that I just had from the top of my head, but you can make funnier things. But like this is already can be considered a meme, a kind of bad one, but it's already a meme, so that's what matters. And what I told you before about suggestions is you're going to you're going to use memes as a way of suggesting that your product is the best alternative out there. That your product is the best alternative to solve their problem. Is better to solve their problems, right? You're going to make suggestions. So an example is like POV you when I have solved your problem. That when I have solved your problem. And I will just write here insert problem in your niche that you solve. In your niche that you solve. Blah blah have solved your problem. You insert here, right? You you get your problem, you substitute to the problem specifically to your niche. Another thing, POV when I have solved your problem, you when you after you eating my products. So let my product. So let's say you're selling in, I don't know, any kind of consumable. I don't know, like nootropics. I don't know, like nootropics, candy bars, cupcakes, whatever. Adapted to your niche. And it cannot even like this eating part can be switched to you after using you after you after eating my product, you after wearing my product, you after wearing using my product, um consuming my product, right? You after hired my product, my service on this sense, right? My service. You need to adapt it to your niche, and by making suggestions, this actually needs to be something. Wait, this actually needs to be something big, right? Use memes as a way of suggesting that your product is the best alternative out there. And because you're using humor, you get their guards down. They're like this. and you suddenly start making memes, and they're like, ha ha ha, funny one. And when you see like on the second or third post that they see, they're like, it's kind of interesting. This product's kind of interesting. But let me see their landing page. And boom, that's how you get it. That's how you get the guy. The guy that was just laughing with you, ha ha ha, funny meme, ha ha ha, whatever. Or maybe you just took the guy out of his homeostasis. So he's like, he just got pissed with the type of content that you started making. But suddenly the guy follows you. So why they're following you if they hate your product, if they hate your, if they hate the type of content that you make? And they're always there talking shit on the comments, blah, blah, horrible content, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And when you see he's one increasing your engagement, two, he followed you. And when you see you took him out of his homeostasis and he just go and say, let me give a look at this. Let me give a look at this site to see how horrible this product is. And then he's scrolling through the landing page. And when you see he gets convinced and he's the one who buys. And when you see you're getting his money, right? So it's, but right now, talking seriously, it's all about suggestion. You need to make suggestions to your audience. And memes are just a vehicle. Memes are just a vehicle to put suggestions in people's minds, which the suggestion is to buy your product, to hire your service, to contract your construction company, to buy your concrete. You're making suggestions with, like, you're making suggestions by making funny stuff. So you're basically joking around, ha ha ha, why wouldn't you buy my products? Blah blah, whatever. And it's it's something different, right? And it can be really well done. An example that it like just explodes my mind is Duolingo, bro. Just search Duolingo on Instagram. Search Duolingo on add Duolingo. Search Duolingo on Instagram, TikTok. I don't know on YouTube, but like TikTok and Instagram. Go mainly on their TikTok account and look at Duolingo, bro. Th- these guys are just cracking jokes every single time. They're not teaching like on their on their videos. They're just making people laugh. They're by humor. They're threatening people if they don't go there and do their daily streak. It by making fun out of this situation, by making insanely great memes with that. They're retaining they're retaining their audience, and they're getting people who never would have learned or heard about Duolingo to download the app, do the daily streak, and to buy the subscription of them, of theirs, right? So that's how powerful memes are. And this works with with every B2C brand. Every B2C brand. It works with B2B too, but B2B, wait, let me actually write that down. B2C is greater than B2B on this sense, because when you're making business, there's a some certain point where you need to bring rationality to the table. Like, you're right now you're paying this, right now you're paying this value for this, for X amount of products. But if you but if you but if you buy with me, you will buy it for cheaper with a bigger amount. Like, there's a point where you need to get rational and stuff. A certain there's a certain phase of the negotiation that you just can't be doing laugh and giggles at it, right? On this At the start, it can work to bring people in, but when you're negotiating with business to business, B2B, you need to get rational at some certain point. On B2C, no, you don't need that. Normal people, they're just like, They don't need all of that rationality. They're just there to have laughs and giggles and buy your products and feel amazing, feel empowered, feel charismatic, feel loved, feel stop being afraid, right? They're there all for emotions. And if you're the one who's making them crack a joke and bring them emotions and suggesting that your product is better than anyone else in the market, they will buy from you. And more than that, they will buy from you and they will stick by your side. They'll stick by your side and keep buying, 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 buying. And then they will become an ambassador of the brand, which is basically they'll be like talking about your brand everywhere. And they will be like, an example of that is Gymshark. There's a lot of people who just evangelize other people about Gymshark or Lululemon. Oh my God, their clothes are great, blah blah blah, whatever. And see, that's the power of brands, and more than that, that's the power that memes can get you into, right? But more than that, it's not only about memes, about being funny. But that's a talk for another time. Anyway, if you want me to help you make memes, better memes than that, I can for sure you that. But if you need anything from like marketing campaigns, um, paid ad services, funnel building, and basically strategizing your whole business and executing on it so you make more money, make more sales, and have people who become ambassadors of your brand. Um, drop a Actually, I'll leave the link to my Calendly, to my Calendly agenda. You can book a call there, and I hope to talk to you soon.